coconut, as I mentioned in the song. People keep telling that everybody else that you make so much, you put coconut in your food and all that. People make a lot of fun with the accent and a lot of alcohol, maybe. That's why they're cutting down all these beverages there. So for that. As I was saying, what happens basically, like when I'm talking to you right now, I'm talking to you in English, and I would say, just imagine you're my uncle or something. Hello uncle, how are you uncle? How are you doing and all of that. So when this becomes like a Malayalam conversation, and if you still want to talk to this person, uncle, endakkundangale, auntie endu parayunnu, pinne, so it becomes like that. So uncle becomes uncle, auntie becomes auntie. So that is that common thing, and when I talk in Malayalam, it just becomes that. When I say for work, it becomes varka, shirt becomes shirt. It's like that. Okay, and it's that common. I don't know, when you speak in Malayalam, that whole thing goes. Things that that really makes me laugh is I have to be saying this, but like sometimes when you come and tell about a certain movie, and then movie is remade from Malayalam, and you're like, dude, this is crazy movie. Why we watch this? You Malayalam people make stupid movies. I'm like, dude, we made that movie, bro. And I don't even want to say it. I'm like, sure. I don't even want to communicate with you, dude. It's that kind of thing. You should really understand the fact that we make some of the best movies ever. And I remember my parents were always. I'm very ashamed to say that I still can't read Malayalam or write Malayalam, and you know why? It is because today I really want to do that. But you know what? So back then, when my parents actually wanted, they said, "Vene, vada, padikada," and all of that. They said, "Study," and all of that. My parents were actually in a phase where I had to learn Kannada first. So my dad used to go to learn Kannada, and then he used to come and teach me Kannada. And I never used to study. So he was stuck in this zone where he has to teach me Kannada and Malayalam. Kannada he has to teach me because I have to pass in school. Malayalam he wants to teach me because he's a Mallu. And so that's the only whatever this thing that I can't read and write, and I want to really learn. But apart from that, like I think being a Mallu, here a lot of Mallus around. And apart from that, like Karnataka, like Bengaluru, it's like such a welcoming city. Like it belongs totally to the Kannadigas, and they've been so welcoming. Never like, why you guys here and all of that thingy. So it's been, I think it's super beautiful to be a Malayali living in Bangalore.
Yeah, baby. Malayali. Woo! In the house.
Definitely some amount of research, like for example now when there's a line where it's like Shashi Tharoor and Vidya Balan, Manoj Knight, Shyamalan, so I want to know who are the people who talk English like that and stuff like that, so a little bit of research on that. And but apart from that, I believe that everything is just, I haven't spoken about crazy political stuff or extra that, this and all that. I've just spoken about what a commoner could relate to, like any other Mallu. So not much of crazy research and all of that. When I started making music or doing whatever that is, I there was, every time there was improvement in what I do, and every time you not only understand whatever, your lyrics become better, your composition becomes better, your idea of how to put things out become better, but you also understand that how a good song or how business works. So how would you push yourself out there when you are making a song about if you just make up a random song or whatever that is, and you wouldn't have like a lot of people, you have to push yourself, you have to put a lot of money. So that was my main somewhere a strategy, so that I would make something that people will definitely just connect to, and that kind of worked there. So I believe that it is just that normal improvement. This thing has just worked me today. When I go back and see my other songs, I don't know what to watch it because I'm like, oh dude, that's not me kind of thing. So I think as human we improve, and the improvement in me, I think in all forms has helped the song become a success.
Malayali. In the house. I'm a Mallu.
with the whole thing about being called Mallu and all of that, I really don't believe that it's something offensive, because as I told you, I'm born and brought up here in Bangalore, and we were like a gang of Kannadigas, Tamilians, Telugus, and a lot of people around, and they call you a Mallu. Even when I was a little boy, they always called me a Mallu. So, and you never felt it was offensive, and they don't tell it in an offensive tone. So it's just like a normal cool thing, just like how you say now you probably call a Gujarati a Guju, or when you say new generation is new gen. It's just that short form, and I don't think there's nothing offensive in that, and I haven't put any nothing intentional, any intentional offensive kind of thing in that. You make a viral video by knowing the pulse of people. You have to know what they like. I think what everybody relates to. So it's as simple. It's not like we will make this viral and all that. We expect it to be viral. You do every song, you expect it to be viral, because when you do something, you really know that it's good. But at the end of the day, you have to do something that people would automatically connect to. Now, this song called I Am A Mallu. So I did this song called I Am A Mallu, and Mallus are all over the world. They are everywhere. Name the place and they're there. Their existence is like right there. So I do a song and then it just goes. Mallus are everywhere. So it's gone there. It's gone to Australia. It's gone here, there, and people from all over are messaging me. So the whole part is that you just have to know there are some business sides to it. I mean, business as in I'm not talking about money or anything like that. I think it's you have to just connect to